Hello friends, and welcome to Religion with Mr. Tim. Today we introduce my personal favorite piece of religious literature, the Sermon on the Mount. The Sermon on the Mount condenses the 5th, 6th, and 7th chapters from the book of Matthew, which is the first book in the New Testament, which is the second major section of the Christian Bible. The modern consensus is that the Gospel of Matthew was probably not written by a guy named Matthew, and it was written at least 40 years after the death of its subject, the historical Jesus of Nazareth. At the time it was written, there was already a lively and widespread Christian community around the eastern Mediterranean Sea, and active debates between Orthodox Jews and the early Christians. The Sermon on the Mount is the first of 5 so-called discourses in Matthew, sections in which Jesus' teachings are given as extended monologues. The sermon is a fairly coherent summary of occasionally startling teachings. Its clarity, length, ethical consistency, and universal relevance have made it a model of Christian moral principles for almost 2,000 years. In the upcoming section, we will begin a step-by-step analysis of the text. I want to make 2 important notes. First, I'm not an expert. I do not read or understand any Greek whatsoever, nor am I fluent in biblical exegesis, a fancy word for analyzing text. I do at least have a fairly firm foundation in history and philosophy. Therefore, I'm going to simply accept the Sermon on the Mount as an English translation of an historical document which purports to record the essential teachings of the historical Jewish teacher known as Jesus of Nazareth. For those who care, I will be using the New American Bible Translation from 1970, which was sponsored by the Roman Catholic Church, but whose compilers were ecumenical, another fancy word that means from many Christian denominations. Second, this pilot is the first in a series meant to supplement a Catholic middle school religion class. It is not, however, a theological or evangelical project. My goal is simply to demonstrate to my students how recorded religious teachings from countless years ago will continue to be moving and relevant so long as humans remain human. Class dismissed.